Dr. Nandipha said she was being held against her will. The Citizen can reveal that Nandipha Magudumana initially told Tanzanian authorities that she was being held against her will by a convicted rapist and murderer, Thabo Bester. Bester faked his own death with Magudumana's help to facilitate an audacious break from the Mangaung Correctional Center in May last year. The fugitive couple have been on the run since photos of Bester and Magudumana shopping at Woolworths Center surfaced online earlier this year. They were caught in Arusha on Wednesday and were extradited to South Africa on a private jet on Thursday morning. Minister of Police Becky Cele told Parliament the request to transport prisoners on a privately chartered aircraft came at the behest of the Tanzanian government. A South African delegation consisting of the Department of Justice and police officials had departed for the Eastern African country on Sunday to bring the fugitives back to South Africa. The duo were arrested in Tanzania, just 10 kilometers from the Kenyan border, with several passports containing multiple identities in their possession. Nandipha plays the victim, and according to a Tanzanian source, Magudumana and Bester gave statements to Tanzanian authorities after their arrest. Something is not make sure here, guys. Honestly, this doctor, she did most of the things when this Thabo guy was still in prison. How can you say you were being held against your will when you can actually pull such big stunts? Like burying the meat, burying the bulwarks, burying the mealy meal? How does that add up? Because that was a chance when Bester was still inside. It was a chance to actually make a plan of actually exposing Thabo Bester, if at all she wasn't into this. And according to my own observations of all the stories that I've read, some I've read, guys, and I've not really shared because I felt like it was just too much. Yeah, and they didn't have too much weight in any case. That's why I didn't really share them. But this woman, for me, she's the mastermind. She's the big brain in this whole thing. Guys, just think about it. If at all this rumors are true that the Thabo and Magudumana used to date back in the day, like back in around 2006, they lost contact with each other. Magudumana moved on, got married and had children from her original legal husband. What happened that she had to get in touch with Bester is only her that knows, guys, because this woman was married to her husband, who she's still legally married to. She actually maybe started cheating on the husband with this Thabo Bester again. I'm really very interested in knowing how they started to make contact and who started and what led to what. From the good doctor, sudden after a few years, maybe 5 or so, she moved in with Thabo Bester. Thabo Bester was still in prison I think around that time, Thabo Bester was still in prison. And she probably is the one that actually pulled everything, connected everything so that this guy can actually be out of prison. And then she said she was being held against her will. Why did she have to go back to this guy? Something is not make sure here, guys. Something smells here. I smell something bad. Anyway, we'll wait. If at all they're going to tell the truth, we'll wait and hear what they say, what she says in court. And guys, for me again, I had another thought running through my head. I started thinking that maybe this is what they planned, both of them, when they were caught. That, you know what, or maybe they spoke about it way before the thing happened, the arrest happened. That because for some reason they were also having thinking maybe we'll get caught, maybe we won't get caught. And they were also, you plan, you have plan B, if this happens, what will I do? I think during the time, for me, I'm just thinking, thinking that maybe the time that they were planning and having those plan A and Bs, maybe they must have come to that point that, what if we get caught, what will happen? Maybe they agreed that Magudumana should actually expose this guy so that Magudumana could get less charges. Then after getting less charges, she will make another plan again of actually releasing this guy, of making sure this guy is out again. It's something that we have to think about, guys. There's like brainy people here. They may try and fool us with their sob stories so that we feel sorry for them, yet they know what they're doing. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. I'll see you on the next video.